literally filled up a solo cup full of just straight up liquor. They were
Damn.
like, yeah, bye. And then on our way back, we passed by them again and they were like lighting off fireworks and they were like, you want some more for the road? I was like, yeah. I'm still drinking that liquor from a week ago.
Wow. That's
Yep.
pretty hardcore.
It was pretty sick.
Yeah. Did you get pretty sick too?
And, actually, no, surprisingly.
Good for
Um,
you.
I walked a lot, so maybe I just like walked it off.
Yeah. Beth, welcome back.
Oh, hey.
To you specifically. I can see like the PTSD in your eyes. I can see like I can see into your soul.
Like, I suspected that could have been the case, but I also wasn't prepared for the repercussions of. I hesitate to say an innocent man, but because we have no understanding of why he did anything that he did, what forces he was acting under, we know nothing. Just that we killed a man. And he wasn't even the ends to a mean. He just is
Yeah.
a body.
Well, that's a pretty good recap. Does anyone want to provide a little bit more context for what happened last time? Yeah, you guys killed Legendary.
Yeah, he wasn't the thing we had to kill either.
Yeah. And so that's where we open up today as sirens fill the air. Dees is standing, just all the life is drained from his face. He has the knife dripping blood in one hand and his phone in the other, which just told him that he had no clue what he was talking about when he said, they won. The fingies are standing up. They're shaking as well. How are the three of you doing?
At the very least, I'm giving Deez a big hug.
Chris
I think he just saved my life from being sent to the fucking moon.
Chris is very confused. Chris is very confused.
You know who's more confused?
Wrigley?
Bosco bursts through the door with like a flyer for the fundraiser. Kind of stops dead in the entryway and like looks at the chaos on the ground. And then gives you all a thumbs up.
Cosmo bursts into tears.
I give him a thumbs up back.
Chris gives a thumbs down.
Bosco comes over and claps you on the shoulder, Iris, with like a encouraging like little like brief, like those like encouraging like sports massages. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's just a really quick little like a grab and shake.
Good job.
Yeah,
sport.
like a little grab and shake. And is like nodding over Legendary's body.
Cosmo is still like hysterically crying, not like outwardly sobbing. There's just like hyperventilating, like there's tears running down her face. But she's like picking up anything of ours in this restaurant: the fingies, milk knives, clothing. Like, is there a blood stain? That's definitely Cosmo's. Cosmo's like, I don't know, pouring water into it or something, like erasing physical, tangible evidence of us ever being here. Just no words.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm so sorry. The news crew, if they picked us up, they didn't pick us up. They saw Legendary beat the shit out of absolutely nothing, except for Dees.
But physical evidence can still tie us to the scene, and also the Avalon Society, who are the police, were firmly aware of what our intentions were.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, so as the sirens get louder and louder, you hear the sound of a door opening, scraping against broken glass, and a little bell ding. And as you all turn, you see 4 Cheese Italian, half a dozen other armed police officers. 4 Cheese entered the establishment with her gun drawn on all of you, but she lowers it and says, "Oh, no, you guys, fuck."
Hi.
And she kind of motions to the other officers to like lower their weapons. And she says, "Guys, I'm going to have to detain you. You understand that, right?"
For self-defense?
Yeah, I mean, that's something you're going to have to argue while we try and piece together what the fuck happened here. But right now, I see it, and she turns towards you, Cosmo. Well, you're holding 2 knives. The rest of you are armed. So, my recommendation to all of you is to come with me quietly down to the station. I am going to process you. You are going to be held while we figure out what the fuck happened here. If it, of course, turns out that you weren't involved or you acted in self-defense, we're going to release you. But please, I'm asking you to come quietly.
Chris like shrugs and he's like, okie dokie.
Okay.
Cosmo's nodding and will just like kind of gently put the two knives on
Yeah.
a table that like promptly falls over.
Yeah, yeah, like the table just like collapses. She points towards the officers and then points to you all as Iris, Chrys, Cosmo, the Fingies, and Dees are arrested. Bosco is not arrested because it is quickly determined they were not there for the actual proceedings, as you are brought across town back to the municipal police department. And you are brought in for processing. Your fingerprints are taken. Your photos are attempted to be taken. And Four Cheese is like staring at the film, and she's like, "What the fuck? They don't pay me enough to deal with this shit. Hey, Gorgo, Gimbal, go get the sketch artist. We're gonna need all these guys drawn, I guess." And she says, "Okay, fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to put you guys in the cell with Stabby Frog for a while. So we're gonna just process you, and then we'll go from there." And she kind of leans in, and she says, "I swear to fucking God, we thought you were gonna get him canceled on Twitter."
We were just gonna do a charity drive.
It was just charity, and he beat us up. We didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd better tell it to the judge. I'll get you guys your phone calls soon too, I promise. And she leads you over to the back, where the six of you are deposited in a cell with Stabby Frog, who turns towards you all and says, "Hello, Abigail."
Okay, Abigail, Michael.
Hi, Stabby Frog.
"I assume you are here to free me."
No, we got arrested.
Yeah.
He walks into a corner of the cell.
Wow.
Dees like slumps up against the bench and just sits there completely dejected and says, "Fuck."
Yeah. Whoops.
I mean, he did come out of that bathroom swinging. So.
Yeah, with a knife.
Nobody saw that. Don't.
Yeah, but no one saw how that knife got there, and for all intents and purposes, even if you did stab him, no one knows that it wasn't self-defense from him ripping you out of the bathroom stall, and there's no reason he should have come out here swinging at us.
That's what it was. He had to poop so bad he ripped you out of the stalls, so you stabbed him.
Dees is like running a hand across his forehead. He's like, "We are going to jail for fucking ever. Oh my God. Wow."
No, we're not. We're gonna be fine.
Your blind optimism is very like encouraging, but I want to be clear. We are not getting tried outside of Darryton, where we just killed the most famous man in the whole state, probably. And
the world. He was a literal superhero.
You know how many literal superheroes are? I can like move things with my brain, right? Half the planet's got like magic powers.
Yeah.
I say if we
still have to follow laws. That man came out of the bathroom, threw Chrys around, punched my ribs out of my body.
Yeah,
he punched my brain open.
He
punched you in the head. That's unnecessary.
He made me stab him several times. I say if we fail at the trial, we just kind of like break out of here.
So as you're talking about that, Four Cheese comes over with a stack of papers and says, "Okay, since none of your photos developed and it seems like none of you even exist, I'm just gonna do a roll call real quick to figure out who's who. So just if I call your name, can you please say aye?" Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. I have Iris Lark.
Oh, that's me.
Okay, I have Raffi Fingies, and presumably, and she just looks at the Fingies twins, Zulu Fingies, and they both say, "aye." Okay, I have Dernest Shramp And Dees raises a head and says, "I."
That's crazy.
Okay, I have
Burnished ramp. I don't say that out loud as Cosmo.
chrysanthemum. What? I'm sorry, your last name is Smudged.
It's just H. Just chrysanthemum H. It's
Okay,
fine.
H. Is that like phonetic H? Like, is it like ACH?
No, that's the last initial, but like due to HIPAA rights and all that, like I don't technically have to give you my name.
That is not how that works, but we have so many bigger issues to deal with. And then flips to the last page. Astrophel, Cosmo. We've been in touch with your lawyer. I guess they're
My
flying
what?
out and they should be here soon.
No, I don't have a lawyer. No, you're wrong. I do not have a lawyer. You tell them to get back on the plane and go back, okay? No. I don't have a lawyer. I'll take a public defender.
He sounded pretty sure he was your lawyer and that he was already paid for.
Did he say by whom?
Take it up with him. I don't know. He should be here like any minute now.
Oh, Cosmo, looks like they're gonna throw up.
Dees turns and is like, What? Is there a problem?"
Well, I'm the only lawyer I would be my fucking family's lawyer on retention. So it's either some game. Oh my god, I forgot about the game. Oh my god, it could be the game. It's okay. So I'm either freaking out about personal issues or the game is just sending us a lawyer. That's one of two options.
Why would the game just send you a lawyer and not anyone on my team?
Cosmo looks like they're gonna throw up again.
Well, are they like a bad lawyer?
No, I didn't want to have anything to do with my family. I changed my name. I left, and they are, for all intents and purposes, very dead to me.
Okay. I respect that. I mean, hopefully they'll offer you something good and you can get out of here though.
Well, there is nothing that they would offer me that wouldn't come with an absolutely unremovable string attached. And I'm also not exactly thrilled or even receptive to the idea of just getting out of here without the rest of you.
So at that moment, you hear from the far side of the prison, the door like burst open and you hear, "Sir? Sir, what the fuck?" As a extremely well-dressed older man with like this longer, very neat gray beard and a gelled back hair of head of completely white hair says, Hey, Cosmo Astrophel, Dirk Pickles, family lawyer. I think we've met before at a picnic or barbecue."
Do I actually recognize this man?
Maybe one of the hundreds of ass kissers that you've seen at family gatherings.
Cosmo just like goes up to the bars and is like, "How did you find out about me?"
Cosmo, let's get you somewhere more comfortable. And you there, Zook boy, I recognize you from Stink Beach. What are you doing here? Are you wrapped up in all this?
You know it. I'm wrapped up in too much.
The Stone family would be happy to represent you as well. And your third friend from the harbor, right? From Blar Harbor?
Been
From
following
Blar
me this whole
Harbor.
time? Have you been following me this whole time?
Oh no, your exploits have spoken for themselves. Come on, the three of you. Let's
No. If you help us, you help all of us. And I point to the fingies and D's.
He gives you like a shit-eating grin. And he says, "I'm gonna need to speak to the three of you first. You understand. Now come on. I had the sergeant whip us up a little private interrogation room where we might sit down and discuss this horrible, horrible misunderstanding.
Okay.
Come along, you three." And Four Cheese like runs over, unlocks the door and motions for the three of you to leave.
We will be right back.
Yes, right back, you little scamps. And Four Cheese leads the four of you into a small, dim interrogation room and closes the door. And the man who referred to himself as Dirk Pickles lays out a wide range of files on the ground, or on the table, and says, "My God, you know how to get yourselves into quite a pickle. But don't worry, pun intended, Dirk Pickles is here to set everything straight. Now, terribly sorry that you just happened to be at the restaurant at the time and those horrible, horrible scoundrels attacked Legendary."
No.
That's not how that happened.
I mean, Legendary just
No.
came out of the bathroom and assaulted people in public, so.
That's right. Came out of the bathroom after Dernis Schramp stabbed him. Now, I don't know how much you know about your other friend in the cell there, but Dernis has quite the history. Petty theft, robbery, arson. He's been in and out of prison for years. It is not going to be a hard sell that he and his weird little Amish friends convinced the three of you to do something horrible, and you were all in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No.
But that's not what happened.
I'm gonna give that one a pass, but let me tell you, you're not supposed to tell the lawyer if you did it.
No.
I mean,
What do you...
it was self-defense, but also they didn't do anything.
Dirk, let me ask you. What do they want?
What do who want, Cosmo?
I'm assuming they didn't just send you here out of the good nature of their hearts. What do they
Well,
want?
no, their only child was in deep doo-doo, so they sent Dirk Pickles to take care of the matter. All
I'm not
they
their...
want is a phone call.
I thought, what?
I'm not doing anything if you're placing the blame on Dernis Schramp.
On the
Or
people
who
did
Amish...
the crime. Cosmo, I understand you've been through a very traumatic event, but I need you to cooperate here. We have an easy win. A known criminal who went off the deep end and stabbed America's sweetheart, Legendary.
I will meet with them face to face if you save all of us. The answer will remain no otherwise.
Dirk looks just for a moment like he wants to snap. His head's tilted down a little bit, and he kind of grips his fist, turns back towards you with a big smile, and says,
Cosmo smiles back.
"My recommendation, Miss Astrofel, is I would very carefully consider weighing your options. Now, unfortunately, I do need to spend some time securing your release from this horrible place on these unjust terms. So I need the three of you to play the part for just a little bit longer while old Dirk Pickles gets you out of here."
I will not, under any circumstances, to anyone, allude that the crime that may or may not have been committed by anyone here was committed solely or in part by Dernis Schramp.
No, that's fine. You don't need to be involved in the media side at all. I already have it taken care of. Now, I do have to send you back to your shitty little cell. Don't worry. Dirk Pickles has got this all under control. Again, I just need you all to stay put for a little bit longer while I secure your release. Can you do that for old Dirk Pickles?
How many people are getting out, Dirk?
As many as did not commit a horrible crime. And for the rest of you, the Stone family sends their warmest regards. And I assure you, they are not warm regards that are sent to everyone, okay? It's not every day our little Cosmo makes some new friends, if you know what I'm saying. Now, come on, everyone, let's get you back to the cell. Old Pickles has some work to do. Come on. And he motions for you all to exit.
As we're leaving, I'd like one last, like, pissy, muscly attempt to, as like I'm shoving past Dirk, I'm just like, I will make it my personal mission to ensure that everyone knows what kind of a person the only child of the Stone family is, unless all of us get out.
Don't worry. Way ahead of the marketing. We are going to make sure your reputation is squeaky clean. And as you're all leaving, you see Four Cheese Italian like rush down the hall like, you can't just let them out. They might have murdered someone. Hello. And we're
just going back to our cell. It's fine.
You don't have free run of this place. Guys!
Tell that to my
We're not
shitty
freely
lawyer.
running. We're freely going back to the cell.
Oh my god, I hate this job. And she leads you back in and closes the door and says, okay, if you guys need like water or anything, I don't know, just come find me. And she like heavily sighs and wanders off.
Yeah, I'll come find you.
Dees turns towards you and says, so how'd it go?
He was adamant about placing all of the blame on you. Like, just a crazy amount. But I hate my family so much. I would rather rot in prison than help them in any capacity. So I told him, and under no uncertain terms, that unless all 6 of us get out, that I wasn't going to sit there and pretend that you did all of this by yourself.
Dees's face twists a little bit, and you see hints of anger, frustration, desperation, maybe even a little bit of madness as he turns towards you with this weird smirk on his face, and he says, so, jailbreak, huh?
But you bitch!
Yeah. Yeah. First, let's just listen. Beth is in tears, head in hands, weeping.
Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Yeah. Jailbreak.
Yeah, we got to get out of here, and we got to do it soon. I mean, you guys don't have to come with me. It sounds like they're gonna put this whole thing on me.
Listen, like, we're in this together. Like, we're not gonna let them put this on you. That's not gonna happen.
No, like I said, I would rather frame myself as the sole and like crazed murderer just to make my family look bad than absolutely any other outcome. So yeah, break out of prison, sit here and let the lawyer do it. I don't care.
Damn, I thought I had problems.
I changed my name and moved across the country.
Yeah,
which I don't even know how they found out what my new name is. I did all of that really, really, really anonymously.
I'm sorry. Can we
Listen? Private investigators are insane, dude.
Yeah.
Can we just like
ridiculous.
talk about the elephant in the room and Cosmo's fabulously rich parents and their private lawyers? What?
So, well, it's the Stone family.
The like philanthropist out of California?
Yeah, it's my parents. And they're the worst people on the planet. They make Legendary look like a saint.
You're a stone?
I was,
Right.
but I'm not, because I have never been a part of that family. And I was supposed to enter in at 18. And instead, the literal second I turned 18, I ran away. And I haven't seen them since.
That's pretty hardcore. And he turns around and looks at the fingies who like have a little spoon in the wall. Like, and he's like, stop it. Are you freaking kidding me? Can you just hang on for like 5 minutes? What the fuck? Just hang on. We're not fucking doing Shawshank Redemption. Can you just
Yet, fingies, put those spoons somewhere safe, under a floorboard or a tile or something.
Where did you even get those? There's we didn't pass by like a cafeteria.
So I point to like any of the various like random hangings that are like off the wall, and I'm just like, there's like weird shit in here all over the place. There's an extra set of bars over here. There's like a grate. This is the shittiest prison cell I have ever seen.
I fucking hate this town so goddamn much. And now we're stuck here. Okay. All right. We need a plan.
We could just like, what's outside of these? There's windows in here. What the fuck? What's outside of these windows?
Well, how many stories up are we? Because I thought this was like a high-rise prison, but I didn't know.
No, this is not a high-rise prison. This is, I mean, you have like a good view of like East and West Derry. You're only 2 stories up though.
What? Oh, we could just break the window.
Out the window.
just like that. You guys want to like break the window and like just get out of here?
Well, not right now. Not in the
right
middle
now.
of daylight.
That's actually pretty smart. Yeah, no, I'm a little hurt too. I don't know about you guys.
By what?
By the pounding we took.
Oh, the injury. Yeah, my head injury. I'm not really thinking that.
You forgot about it.
Cosmo's
Oh my
like,
God, Cosmo should be in a hospital, you
Yeah,
guys.
there's
Janet, do you have a
bleeding.
concussion?
oh, definitively. Everything is like slightly blurry around the edges.
I think all of us should be in a hospital. I think I have a
Didn't you
broken rib.
Yeah, I'm like laying Iris down on the I put down like a blanket. I'm like laying Iris on the floor. I'm like, you actually need to stop moving. I saw you take a punch to like your midsection, and I heard something snap. So I'm just gonna have you lay here.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I'd like
thinking
to
it's
pick up like
my bones.
I
pick
think
up
everybody should lay down for a little bit, honestly.
I pick up a cup, like an empty like metal tin cup, and I just start like clanging it on the wall for like, the prison bell. The prison bars. I'm like ding 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 until someone shows up.
Yeah, Fortsy's Italian walks back over and says, "You did not need to do that."
Hi. Sorry, I don't know if you noticed from gestures to my bleeding face, to my bleeding friends, to several of the other injuries, and I'm just like, I did think it was standard humanitarian protocol to see to wounds and the injured before you get booked into a prison cell. But because you decided to go a different route, now that we are booked, I would love medical attention, please.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I dropped. No, that one was my bad actually. I was a little caught up in the moment. I probably should have had you guys checked over for injuries.
I wipe my head of some sweat, and instead I just kind of flick blood off my hand.
Onto
Ew.
Fortsy's Italian.
No, onto the
Okay.
floor. I'm not going to be disrespectful to Fortsy's Italian.
Yeah,
like I'm
Fortsy's-
already being very sassy.
Fortsy's Italian like grimaces as the blood hits the floor. It's like, "Oh my god. Oh, yeah, no. You guys shoot. I'm going to have to get you guys some security at the rooms at the Okay, hang on a second." And she runs off and you hear like a frantic phone ringing.
All right, well, this is happening. I turn to the rest of the group, and I'm just like, okay, this is make it or break it now. And I point to Stabby Frog. Are we solving this thing's possible murders, or are we just saying screw it?
Stabby Frog nods.
Stabby Frog, I'm sorry, you're not a part of this vote.
You don't get a vote. I'm so sorry.
I already got the name Abigail out of you. I'm pretty sure that was like your biggest clue, so I'm just gonna take that and run.
No. There is trouble afoot. We must find the person who has been committing these crimes.
Does Stabby Frog still have a
Probably.
knife in his hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
it's like
we solved
glued
it.
to him.
Mm-hmm.
We solved it.
He can't take it off. They also had
I-
DNA evidence at every crime
Yeah.
scene, and
I
But
did
he's a
not-
frog, though, so maybe it was just a frog DNA.
Mm.
You all must take me with you. We have to solve this mystery.
Well, if you could
We could
throw
just-
yourself on that filing cabinet and maybe like shatter your ribs and decide that you also need medical attention and go to the hospital.
I was gonna
What?
say, if you want, you can like if you stick your hand in the bars and then just start running in one direction, you'll immediately break a bone, and that would warrant an immediate hospital visit.
I thought that hospital visit was a distraction to leave.
Oh, it's a distraction to give me medical attention.
No.
Stabby
As
Frog,
a-
come here.
Put your hand in the filing cabinet.
Stabby Frog, no, don't stick your arm through the bars.
Okay, that works too.
Stabby Frog sticks his arm through the bars, and you hear, "Get your arm out of the bars!"
We're playing hopscotch. Shut up.
She comes back over and she says, "No, the hands where I can see them. We're taking you all to the hospital." And Stabby
I
Frog
trip into
says,
Stabby Frog.
"Myself as well."
I strip
And-
into Stabby Frog, and
What are you trying to accomplish?
I would like
Push
to.
his knife into him.
No, I was gonna say I'd like to be so surprised by the immediate arrival of policeman number 7 that I trip and fall, or I slip in some blood, and I land on Stabby Frog, therefore pushing his body beyond the means of where his arm should be. Sorry,
Here's
I'm
how
trying
we-
not. I don't want to be gross, but I want to break this thing's arm.
Okay. First, we're gonna. Here's how we're gonna resolve this. Can you roll size for me first?
Okay, that's a size. Oh, success.
Okay, great. You kind of clonk into Stabby Frog. Now, can you follow up with a strength roll? And you're gonna need a hard success or better.
That's a 7. which is it's just a hard success.
Okay, don't dislocate this man's entire arm.
No, it's just a hard success.
Okay.
I have to have a 5 to get an extreme success in strength because my strength is only 25.
Do you want to spend 2 luck?
No. I don't need to eviscerate this man. I just dislocating his arm is enough.
Yeah,
but we don't know. He could have killed a lot of people. We might.
So you bring Stabby Frog to the ground, and as you do, his arm bounces off the filing cabinet, and you hear a "Ah!" as it kind of just like sticks out at an unnatural angle.
I go, oh my gosh!
Oh!
I am so sorry.
Oh, this is real.
It's good thing we're going to
wow.
Good thing we're going to the hospital. Oh, buddy.
He kind of he flaps his arm, his other arm with the knife onto his arm, and you're
I go stand next to Deese. I'm just next to Deese now.
Deese is running a hand over his face, and he says, "Wow, what the fuck? This sucks. This just sucks."
I'm gonna write in my diary that April 19th, 2033 was not a date that actually happened.
And you are all brought to Darrington Municipal Hospital. You are all booked in rooms. So here's the breakdown. Is that the 3 of you, Iris, Chrys, and Cosmo, are put into one room with like the curtains drawn between, the different beds. Team Deese is brought into the room across the hall, and Stabby Frog is brought into the room adjacent to yours.
He gets his own room.
He gets his own private room. Now, the 3 of you are handcuffed to the beds.
Yeah,
but
right.
Your wounds are bandaged. You are given some medication, some pain meds, if you choose to accept them. And for your medicine, you all receive 4 points of health back as you rest.
Oh, heck yeah.
Now, from here, I'm feeling a little nebulous. I would say this would probably be a good opportunity to talk and scheme, or I can fast forward time first, and then you can talk and scheme while that's happening.
I'm okay fast forwarding. What do you guys think?
That's fine.
I could be fine with that.
Okay. How long are you guys resting for?
Like, for our injuries, what, like a week?
No,
Well,
not a week.
I meant like I was even thinking like just until like nightfall or like whenever there's very as few people around as possible, because if we're doing a jailbreak, we're doing it from the hospital. From the jail would actually be probably extremely difficult, but the hospital a little bit easier. Not significantly, but I don't know. I have a feeling we'd have a better time here.
Night has fallen on the municipal hospital. The eve of 420 rises soon.
Blaze it.
The ghost of Blaze It Past looms in your window beneath the full moon. I don't know what kind of moon. What kind of you guys talk
moon.
amongst yourselves. Give me a moment.
It's a red moon.
It's a red, yeah, but like what kind of red moon?
Like a harvest moon.
Like a waning gibbous?
Yeah, it's just like a sliver of a moon, but it's red.
All right, I'll find out, but just talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Okay, so yeah, now is I guess the time to really figure it out. Are we doing a full jailbreak, or are we gonna?
Oh my God! It's a waning gibbous.
That
you
night?
said it.
Or what that's actually called?
On April 19th, 2033, a waning gibbous.
What
is that the little fingernail moon, the little tiny one?
It's almost a full moon.
Oh.
Put that in the Maxis category.
There's a sliver missing.
Yeah, there's a little sliver missing. It's 80% full. Wow.
Okay.
It's a little crazy.
Like I said, you just constantly are a little bit psychic. Okay, yeah. So I know for a fact that my family's lawyer could probably like get us off no problem. I just don't trust him not to screw over Deese or the twins.
I mean, he literally said it's just going to be us 3, so fuck the lawyer.
Yeah, all right, fuck the lawyer. All right, let's break out.
And now here's the real question: do we leave Stabby Frog with his broken hand, or do we bring him with us.
I kept waiting for some ethereal force to show us in any capacity, for any reason whatsoever, to make us doubt the validity of the police's claims. But I've seen absolutely nothing. No other stab victims, no stab-happy people, no rumors of stabbery, no knives. Like, there's the spooky cows, but like, I don't know if people are getting stabbed by the cows and then blaming it on the frog. I mean, maybe that's what's happening, but other than that, which is a theory I pulled out of my ass, I can't fathom who else would just be murdering for gunsies.
Yeah, no, I do think it's Stabby Frog that murdered those people.
It's fine. We got Abigail. Party Frog was muttering about Michael. So I'm just anticipating that we're gonna be running into these horrific freaks of nature, and they're very slowly giving us a message. Or I'm keeping their insane ramblings because I too am now insane.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna put possibly insane next to this.
A slight case of insanity.
I thought I was gonna be cool with like murder, but actually it turns out I'm really not. Like, I'm not handling this super great. Are you? Either of you?
I mean, even if you're killing someone for self-defense, it's still killing someone, so it's not like it's like fun.
Yeah, no, I didn't enjoy that.
No.
That was not fun. Should we not kill people?
I mean, yeah, we should not kill people, probably. I think
That's the real question.
Should we stop killing people?
I mean, we gotta get out and finish what we came here for anyway. And the only thing left, the only thing that could possibly be behind all of this is the Bovarium. Because Legendary worked for the Bovarium. Or at least he was the face of it, answered to it. I don't know. That name came up a couple of times, and it never ended up eliciting anything beyond, someone asking us, like, who are you, the Bovarium? Because the Bovarium is the place that makes it illegal for you to enjoy non-dairy beverages of any sort.
It's true.
So I think that regardless of how we get out of here, we should just beeline for them, because maybe they have some kind of like horrific like cow themed monster that we have to stab.
Maybe. Listen, if there's no cow-themed monster to stab in the Bavarian, we could always go back to the fucking abandoned theme park.
Is true. Oh my god.
That is full of untold horrors.
I'm gonna be really sad if it just turns out that we were just supposed to have gone back like to that theme park, and like it was in there that whole time, and we just said haha and left.
Gets our boy, leaves. The eldritch horror that lives there is like, guys?
Guys?
Where'd
Hey,
you go?
come back. Guys?
Hey, wait, come back. Hello? I can't wait for it to be a horrible beast that lived in the fucking theme park.
Yeah, maybe what do we do now? What do we So first we jailbreak. We get out of here. But then what? Because we can't just do the Lulu around. Like, it's not.
We could run around at night.
I'm gonna say it's the orphans. They're kind of creepy.
I mean, the orphans are creepy, but I don't think they're the ones behind any of this. No, like I said, I think the Bovarium, isn't that out in Darryton Plains?
I think so. I mean, that would make sense, I guess.
Where are we? Oh, we're in East Derry. Fuck, the car's back in West Derry.
Do you think it would be unrealistic to get a bloober?
I was gonna say a taxi, just like a regular, because we don't have a phone to call a blooper.
No, and here's the other thing. How are we gonna get the others out? Should we just do this at the prison? Should we try and sneak something that will assist us into the prison so we just kind of go all at once?
Well, I mean, Stabby Frog has a fucking knife. Like, isn't that we could? But we can't take him with us. We can't use him and then.
No, he's a crazy murderer.
Yeah.
Leave him. He's weak.
Thanks for the knife, Stabby Frog. Bye.
Stabby Frog stabbed himself in the shoulder earlier. I saw him do it. Guilty.
He's guilty. He did it by accident, though. So
I can't think of like okay. I have like a risky but safe idea. That also might just be straight up dumb. What if we let the Stone's attorney get us out? Even if he ignores me and only focuses on the three of us, we're still out. And we still, at that point, would have some freedom of movement, freedom to plan, freedom to break out.
But my thing is, then it would be all on Dees and the Fingies, like.
Yeah, I just can't think of a safe way that anyone from the outside we would be able to get word to anyone outside to be able to help us, because you're right, we have no phones, we have no money, we have no personal effects, we have absolutely nothing. We're handcuffed in this bedroom. We have no way of contacting Bosco. We have no way of contacting any of the others to tell them our plan. As probably easier as it would be to get out of this hospital than the jail itself, I have to admit it would actually be easier if even just some of us were able to get out.
I'm sorry. Is there a phone in this room? We didn't establish that.
Yeah, we also
We're
never
in
got
a
our phone call.
room.
We also never got our phone calls that we were promised. That literally, that Portuguese Italian specifically said, "I promise I'll get you your phone calls," and then promptly didn't.
Yeah. Hey, Max, is there a phone in this room?
Fortune's Italian bursts in to the room and says, "Oh my God, guys! I know it's 3 a.m. Are you up? I'm so sorry. I know it's quiet hours. Are you up? Are you up?"
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yawn.
I forgot your phone call. I don't know if you guys remember. I said I was going to get you a phone call and I forgot.
Yeah. Listen, Fortunes, who are we going to call at 3 a.m.? Nobody's going to be awake.
I want my phone call.
Yeah, of course. And she like pulls over. There is a little landline phone across on like a little rolling table, and she rolls it over next to you, Cosmo. Says, "I'm just gonna go. I'll be outside. You don't need to pay for this because it's in a hospital, but just like maybe don't take too long, and we'll be good. You know."
Yeah, we'll knock on the door when we're done.
I don't think you can do that, but I'll just come back in like a few minutes. Okay, bye. And she goes back outside.
To my two friends, I say, I do know an easy way to get the lawyer to listen to us.
Yeah.
Call the lawyer?
You just have to talk to his boss. We'll call my dad.
What if we called Bosco?
Oh, I'm dialing that. 1-800 my dad.
You call the personal business phone line that was installed for you to reach your father. 1-800 my dad. And you hear a crackle, and then you hear, "Hello? Hello, who is this?"
This is Cosmo. I heard you wanted to have a conversation with me.
Oh my God, it's Cosmo. Oh my God, we've been worried sick about you.
Let me be clear. This is not the conversation I'm willing to have with you. I'm laying out my terms. I will absolutely follow whatever precedent the lawyer needs to set to get us out. However, I need you to make it clear to Dirk Pickles or whoever else you send that he is not blaming this on Dernish Shramp or either Zulu or Raffi Fingy. Either all 6 of us get out or none of us get out. And if you get all 6 of us out, I will come back to California.
I'm sorry, what is this regarding?
Did you or did
Cosmo,
you not
where have you been?
Did you or did you not send the lawyer?
I don't know. The lawyer does what he wants. You saw Dirk? Dirk Pickles? What is he? Where are you?
Did you not send a lawyer to help us?
It's possible. Are you in trouble?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well then of course we said Dirk. That's would be silly.
Okay.
What'd you do? Like steal something or?
No, we're accused of murder.
That's nothing Dirk can't get you out of, sweetie.
Dirk
Yeah,
needs to
sure. We
get
won't blame. I'm sorry.
Dernish
Hang on.
Shramp.
Hang on? Do you have a pen and? Thank you.
Dernish Shrimp and the Fingy twins. Just so that we need to clear their name. Because
Dirk Pickles.
Zulu.
No, that's the lawyer.
No.
Durnist?
Dernist Shramp.
How do you spell that?
DERNEST. Please.
Are you sure it's not DEAR? N-E-S-T?
No, I'm absolutely
It feels
not.
like you could spell it.
Can
either
you
way.
listen
I
to
think it
me?
is DEAR.
Who's
Can
that?
you listen to me for? Oh my god. Cosmo is
Hello?
like holding their arm to try to not hang up the phone. She says, "William, will you listen to me? Dernish Shrimp,
Yes. Okay.
Zulu, and Raffi Bingy.
Is that
Yes, that's their real name."
like the flower? Like the Raphael flower? Like the huge giant stink flower?
Cosmo's just like staring at the wall.
Is that
Yeah,
is Raffi
probably.
short for that?
Yeah, probably, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, write it down.
Your friends have some fun names there, Cosmo. Well, okay, I will pass this along to Dirk Pickles, and we will make sure that you are exonerated ASAP.
All of us.
Yeah, all of you.
Okay.
How many are there?
There are 6 of us, like I've said multiple times.
Oh man, we're gonna have to find someone to blame this on. All right, sweetie. Well, it was great talking to you. I hope you'll be out for your birthday party. And when is that? A few months?
Yeah, it's next month.
Oh, great. Well, I'm sure we'll have some cake. I think the caterers will probably take care of it. All right, ta-ta for now, sweetie. Hope to see you soon. And the phone hangs up.
Why does your dad sound like that? Why does your dad sound like that? Why is...
She just like, it's a face, like squeezes the bridge of her nose and says, "Both my father and my mother fake transatlantic accents because they think it makes them sound more refined, but they will never admit it because they don't ever stop."
Were they born in the 1930s? And
No.
okay, well,
my mom's from New Jersey.
That's not transatlantic.
No, I don't even know where my.
That's New Jersey.
I don't really know anything about them. They're just other than the fact that I found my mom's birth certificate once.
I don't know anything about my parents, but I saw her birth certificate, so I know she's from New Jersey.
I mean, I left for a reason.
Fair.
Four Cheese sticks her head in and says, "Okay, we good with that one?"
Yep, I'm done with that phone call for certain.
Okay,
100%.
Chrys, Iris, phone calls for you guys?
I don't even know who I would call.
No, Chrys doesn't have his dad's number, I don't think. So he can't call his dad to let him know he's been arrested.
Your
do you
dad's
guys want to call
dead.
1-800?
Yeah, he doesn't have his number because he's dead.
Cosmo's like, "Do you want to borrow 1-800 my dad?"
That's
There's
1-800 your dad, not my dad.
Cosmo's like, no, there's like a dad location service. I've never had to use it because I've never really wanted to find my dad.
Chrys immediately dials 1-800 my dad.
You hear the father you tried to reach cannot be connected to.
Oh, Chrys hangs up the phone.
Pat your arm gently.
Well, that was
My
a short
goodness.
one. Iris, no one. You don't want to use your call.
Iris, don't you have family?
Like I do, but what are they gonna do except be like vaguely disappointed that I'm in jail for attempted murder or whatever the fuck they're charging us with?
Wait,
No, it's
no,
just regular murder. You succeeded. I don't know I don't know if you remember, but it's I don't think it's really attempted at that point. I'm sorry, you're really supposed to hear that from a judge.
But
I'm sorry, it's hashtag spoiler alert. That's my bad.
Being charged with successful murder.
Murder of the first degree.
well, I mean, but that would imply that it was premeditated.
You're also
Where's
being
the
charged with
evidence for
that and post-meditated.
What the fuck, dude?
You can't just make this stuff up.
I'm sorry. I don't really make the phone call, Iris.
Wait, hold on, Iris. If you're planning to call Bosco, which would be valid, we are going to need a smartphone for that. And if you're not, then it doesn't matter. But if we're calling Bosco is our friend who is mute, so they can only communicate through sign. So we'd have to get on the line with one of those ASL translation teams. And I believe
we would need a smartphone for that.
Yeah, so that Bosco can actually sign what they're trying to say.
Right. Well, I can probably try and arrange that. That's probably not up right now.
Well, that depends. That was just on the assumption that was something Iris would want to do. Iris, what do you actually want to do?
I mean, I guess I could do that, but it would have to be like when it's the morning time and Bosco's up and
That's
there's
true.
like a translator available. So
Yeah. Cool. Well, so sorry about the disturbing your sleep, and sorry about letting you know about the murder charges and whatnot. I'm just gonna go. So have a good night.
Night.
TTFN. That stands for Tata for now.
Can you
That's a
leave?
good one.
Oh yeah, sorry. And she closes the door.
My goodness.
And I think that's where we're gonna wrap things up for today. 420
Woo.
rises on Darryton. A new day full of opportunity. Everyone
Full
can
of-
go ahead and restore 2 HP.
Yes.
I'm back at full health,
I
guys.
need that.
It's like I never even got
Oh.
punched in the face by legendary.
I'm
Nice.
still holding on. I'm still trying to get back to full health.
Well,
I still got a few more to go too. Don't worry.
maybe next time you guys will pick even more fights.
I
hope
will.
not.
Thank you to Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wolbrandt, Emmy Lynn Laderna, Smarties, Charlie Rose, and Adam Carpenter for their continued support of the show. You can support the show at patreon.com/timcast and get access to special features, bonus content, get thanked every single week, and much, much more. Stay tuned for right after this for an extended sneak peek of The Rat Race, which was our October Patreon exclusive episode. And, if you like it, go check it out. There's free trials. You can get so much good stuff. Try it out for 7 days. Listen to a whole bunch of extra content. If you're not happy, you can go after that. Seriously, patreon.com/timcast. Check it out. Please remember to tell a friend about This Isn't Normal. Please remember to rate, leave a review, comment, subscribe, smash the click button. All of that good stuff helps us out tremendously. We will be back next Monday, and until then, stay safe, drink lots of water, and have a great week.
Waiting for Tober to get back anxiously, probably wondering why the fuck nothing's moving. When the door opens and two people shuffle inside, they're both wearing suits. And
Oh, hey, sorry, you can't come in
Yeah,
here.
no, this is closed now. No more. The Rat Man told us that.
the guy, the taller of the two with very, very dark hair, and very, very dark eyes, kind of like looks around and he goes, "I will give you $50 if you let me stay."
$50,000
I
a
don't have
minute.
that.
Cash.
I have $50 and I can give it to you if you just let me stay.
Well, it's past the cutoff time, so you can't be here. You gotta go. I'm sorry.
Hey, security! Hey, we got some well-dressed buttholes over here trying to cut the line.
Yeah, see what happens?
Yeah, jerk.
Mark, I don't really know what your character's name is yet, but your boss, Business Max, turns to you and he says, "Listen, buddy.
Wait,
If
where's Phoebe?
If I can't get through, I'm ordering you to do your best." And he claps you on the shoulder and he fucking takes off.
Whoa.
And
I'm not doing that, man.
he's gone.
You two, idiot! Get out of here!
What?
Go
Did you
on.
hear doors closed?
What if I give you? He pulls out a post-it note, and he's like, "What if I'll write you a check right now for $300,000."
$3 billion.
Wait.
That's not.
Cornelius, hang on a second. I pull him in, and I say, "This idiot's gonna get himself killed."
My boss. He points over to. I don't even know where this man went.
He ran deeper into the build. So this is the Cash Money Danger McStinky building.
Oh.
And you guys are all standing in the burned down lobby. For your context, as you look around, it is just filled with a bunch of random people in various manners of dress. There's some people in suits, there's some people in construction gear, there's two very abnormally large blonde twins standing in the corner. It's eclectic. And I don't know, Business Max didn't explain to you what they were doing here, right?
No, I'm just here.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
I have a bad idea.
Lay it on me.
What if we took him with us? Because it's a minimum of 2 people.
What are you talking?
And
I
we
can
have-
hear you. What are you
Shut-
talking
shut-
about?
Shh.
Dude,
Hold on.
just hang
Let us talk.
Hang on 1
Shh.
second. Listen, we're at 3 right now. That's a pretty good advantage. worst comes to worst, this guy could be like a meat shield, you know, just like he's a fourth body.
What?
Yeah,
Because
you know what? Yeah,
Buzzbin,
okay.
like, I think that is a really good idea. This guy definitely looks like if you just throw him right in the front, we could jump over, just bypass everybody. I'm into this.
Leapfrog.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm into this.
All right, I turn around. Hail and salutations, business boy. What is your name?
Yeah, you could call me BMJ, but my close friends call me Business Max Jr.
Wow. Well, a discerning name for a discerning gentleman. That is absolutely wonderful. Hi, I'm Anderson. These are my friends.
Hello, friends
Atticus.
and Anderson. Oh, hi, Atticus.
I'm Cornelius.
Hi, Cornelius. Do you want the check for $300,000, or are you just gonna kill me later?
Oh,
No,
Business
definitely give
Max
us back.
Jr. Absolutely.
No, you
not.
could call me. I don't know you well enough. You gotta call me BMJ.
Okay, BMJ. Listen. Funny thing, right? We're actually a team of 4. However, our 4th member had Taco Bell food poisoning.
You gotta go to Bell Taco.
I know. Are you with the other guy?
The guy that just ran off, like my
Yeah.
boss. Well, I was, but like I think he's dead now. Did he just stop screaming all of a sudden?
I think what?
You don't hear
I think
him.
he's okay.
No, I think he's. Yeah, I'm my boss now.
Business
I'm
Max.
Business
Senior.
Max. I took the title. I got
But-
promoted.
I was gonna say you're now if you took over Business Max Senior's position, you are now assistant to the director of assistants. Previously, you were the assistant to the assistant of the director of assistants.
He starts like tearing up a little bit. He's like, "This is so great."